It's 2024 and you're after a new car that's truly different to everything else that you've owned before. You are strangely intrigued about one of these Tesla EVs that you keep seeing all over your city, and you've started to notice the strange men on YouTube that keep saying it's the next best thing since sliced bread. So you've loaded up the Tesla website, then you're hit with the dilemma of picking a Tesla model. Do you pick the 2024 Tesla Model 3 or a 2024 Tesla Model Y? And that's the question I hope that I can help you answer today, or at the very least, steer you in the right direction. Ultimately, which model is better for who and for what reason? And whilst utility and the practical case for both cars are different, how different are they exactly? Which one is more future-proof than the other? And which one delivers a driver's car and which one delivers comfort no matter how long the journey is? Finally, what are the drawbacks and pros of both models against each other? So why is my take on this subject so unique? Well, I've been an ecstatic Tesla Model 3 owner since 2020, and I've been going through the exact same dilemma as maybe what you are going through right now. In my head, it's the new refreshed Model 3 with the latest gear, or the new Model Y with some extremely hard to resist finance deals. At the start of the year, I was conflicted on which one would be best for us as the sole family car. However, after months of research and a consideration, it's become clearer to me which one is the most suitable for our circumstances and which one equally is the Tesla EV that I want to buy. So if you want a video that helps you decide between the Model 3 or Model Y, this video is my unique take on the difference between each model, together with the drawbacks and pros of each, all within a waffleless 10-minute-ish summary. If that sounds good, then keep watching and let's get straight into it. First up, candidate number 1, the Tesla Model Y, and maybe to your surprise, this is currently the world's best-selling car. Not EV, literally the whole car market. This wasn't by some coincidence, it's the world's best-selling car for a number of reasons. Beyond the price tag and 3 key finance deals that you could obtain today, against the Model 3 at least, you can get this Tesla EV that simply offers more room throughout the vehicle. And as an SUV, it offers extra spacious interior for extra passenger legroom and comfort. A hatchback boot that enables an extra wide entry point for hauling more, an extra big frunk, and more. Notice the emphasis on extra there, it was on purpose. Therefore, if it's not obvious from my first point, one of the biggest attributes is simply its size, and mostly why SUVs in general seem to be the consumer vehicle type of choice these days. Calling it out, the Model Y is effectively an extra big Model 3, and so the biggest advantage gained by that is utility and practicality. And that's why for family usage, consumers tend to pick the Model Y over the Model 3, but going big isn't all good. This actually concedes some ground to the Model 3 and adds a USP advantage in different areas for the Model 3, for which you may favour over that extra space gain. Moving over to the 2024 Tesla Model 3, this has just been refreshed for 2024, and so with that new design comes a new fully improved interior. This now includes a distinct and hard to miss second screen for rear passengers to control their climate usage, the heated seats, and watch video streaming apps like Netflix, on the go, and more. Therefore, this is a much welcomed addition for those that haul passengers frequently, particularly those with younger or older kids. It's not just the rear seats that get all the improvements, the front seats also come with ventilated cooling, another new addition added to the Model 3 that's not on the Model Y yet. There is a number of other smaller exclusive features such as the LED lighting and the new sound insulating glass to help reduce road noise within the cabin. Shifting focus to the Model 3's biggest benefit, I mentioned just a moment ago that the single biggest benefit of the Model Y was extra space. So at what expense did that come at, and why I think this adds to the Model 3's biggest benefits over the Model Y? The Model 3 is lower to the ground, and so I feel it offers a much sportier drive than the Model Y, particularly whilst cornering. This difference will be felt more than ever, and that's down to the ergonomics of the vehicle's design. It's not just a sportier feel, it's also got a new and improved suspension setup that aims to reduce the frequencies of the lumps and bumps on the road. And some people do say that the Model Y suspension can be a bit firm. Therefore, the Model 3 is offering more interior features, quieter drive, a sporty drive, and less lumping and bumping over the Model Y. but space and utility is not as widely available. Is that going to be a problem for you? Revisiting the theme of the Model Y advantages over the Model 3, there are a number of smaller spec differences for why you may elect to buy the Model Y over the Model 3 too. Audio can make or break a sale for some, but did you know that the Model Y rear-wheel drive comes with premium audio as standard? The Model 3 rear-wheel drive comes with immersive audio only, and this means that you are sacrificing subwoofers, extra speakers, and an amplifier as a result. That said, this spec difference is not present for North American customers anyway. Another awesome little perk that could tip you towards the Model Y is the inclusion of a HEPA filter, and this is effectively a hospital-grade filtration system and will be super useful for you or your family if you suffer from allergies, hay fever, or your city just literally stinks. Not pointing any fingers here. It's probably not a sell point that drives a lot of sales, but it is an exclusive point that does differentiate itself over the new Model 3. The next one is for those that enjoy physical controls. The new Model 3 has no stalks behind the wheel, zero, and I know that upsets a fair few drivers that all those controls are now either on the screen or on the steering wheel itself. I personally think that this is just an armchair opinion and it's something you'd adjust to over time. However, I appreciate that not everyone is fully convinced by Tesla's more extreme take on simplifying the driving experience, for which is why this could be viewed as a major advantage or critical to some buyers. Moving on to pricing, there's something you must know that may not be immediately obvious unless you are in the know. In 2024, it's fair to say that both vehicles are competitively priced and even cheaper on occasion against decent spec petrol SUV or sedans from BMW, the VW Group, Toyota and more. But if you are a US resident, here's something that you need to know before it's gone. All Model Y trims benefit from the point of sale tax credit, and so you can take up to $7,500 off the price tag plus any state incentives on top. However, Model 3s sold in the US do not qualify for the point of sales tax credit. However, there is a naughty little twist to that position and I'll mention it in just a second. The point of sale credit is subject to change at any point, and so it's important to remind you that it can be removed at any time. Closer to home, us lucky Brits have the benefit of a killer lease deal of £399 per month and or 1.8% APR for personal customers. Our European friends, you may find that Tesla is running low finance rates too, even 0% APR on occasion. So you may find that the 2024 Tesla Model Ys have a better deal on at the moment over the 2024 Tesla Model 3s. As the Model 3 has received this brand spanking new refresh, supply of the Model 3s is not at the same supply levels as the Model Y. Therefore, the APR, particularly here in the UK, is sitting at 9% for personal customers of the Model 3, compared to the Model Y at 1.8%. So there is a huge tilt in preferential interest rates towards the Model Y. Now, I do expect this difference to change as we head further into 2024. This is primarily about Tesla incentivizing cars that they have more stock of. That's the Model Y if you haven't read between the lines here. But that's something to bear in mind if you are holding out for any changes in the price or interest rates in the future. Final point on the Model 3's pricing is about the Model 3 point of sale tax credit. And whilst none of the Model 3s in the US qualify, if you take out a lease, the Tesla website states that it does include an EV incentive of $7,500. Therefore, it's worth reviewing and potentially pursuing this route if that naughty twist is true. So to conclude, the new Model 3 will feel more comfortable over the bumps and it will be more sportier to drive, and it holds a number of interior spec enhancements over the Tesla Model Y. That said, the Tesla Model Y, despite its larger size, its range is very similar to the Model 3s, and the finance deals are crazy appetizing over the Model 3. And this makes it extremely attractive to families who demand that extra space without sacrificing range or too much performance, even the price tag. And whilst these vehicles do hold their advantages and disadvantages over each other, it's also important to note that doesn't mean that the Model Y isn't sporty and the Model 3 isn't good for families. Both those statements are false. It's just natural design advantages for the respective model. The best way to test your buying decision is to book a test drive through the Tesla website. I have a referral link in the video description which will help you book a test drive or purchase a Tesla if you need a referral link. So how was today's video? Did this quick summary help you pick a Model 3 or Model Y today? If so, what sealed the deal and why? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share it with your friends or anyone that may find the video beneficial. You folks have been great and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.